Hello. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Last week, I started talking to you about my series about the 5 biggest public speaking fears and what you need to do about them, what you can do about them. So week number 1 was, what do I do if my technology fails? And now we're on week 2, which is, what do I do when my mind goes blank? Lots of people come to me and say, hey, Alex, what do I do if I forget what I'm going to say? Yeah, makes your stomach turn and twist and do all the nerves. So there are 3 things that you can do when your mind goes blank, when you're in a meeting, a presentation, even in a conversation. And here they are. Number 1 is pause. Now I know you heard that last week, but the pause is completely underrated as a speaking technique. So if you find yourself and that you've lost your train of thought, take a moment to pause. You can do one of 2 things. It can give you time to think, and your listeners are not going to notice like you're going to feel it. It also gives you time to look at your notes, to look at the slides. Buy yourself a little bit of time. Give yourself some grace there. Second thing you can do is just keep going. Keep moving. Go on without the point that you were going to make. Don't try to sit and run through your mind and scroll for it. Keep going. Because then you can do number 3, which is come back to it. If it pops into your mind later on, once you've continued down the road of whatever it is that you were going to talk about, you can come back to it. You can use a simple phrase like, one thing I meant to tell you earlier was, or a point I forgot to tell you earlier was, so on and so forth. Your audience has no idea the setup or the structure of your presentation. They don't know it like you do. And people in meetings don't know your content like you do. No one lives up here in your head but you. So you can come back to information, and that is just fine. Okay, so there you have it. We've covered technology fails. We've covered our mind going blank. Next week, you're just going to have to tune in and see what next week is. See if you can guess. What is that 3rd biggest public speaking fear? I don't know if it's actually 3rd in order, but what's that 3rd thing? A couple of pieces of news for me. My website is this close to being finished, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And my latest blog post is out, so in case you missed it, I've dropped it in the comments below. There are 12 tips for being a better communicator, and I think you'll enjoy those too. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. I can't wait to connect with you next week. And until then, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.